They're inside the castle.
I
We
crave
almost have everyone
more.
out.
What's good, my dudes? Welcome back to the grid. And today we have a very heavy game. Today's game is Doom Dark Ages.
Recently, I've really started to get into this thrash metal music.
Yes, as you could see, I'm rather dressed down for the occasion. Considering that my span of uploads has left me rather narcoleptic, I've been slowly planning and slowly recuperating. So, yeah. A very dressed down review today. Classic gigs. Spooky season is upon us, folks. So long to white boy summer, hello, fat boy fall. You, the viewers, asked for it, and here it is. Doom Dark Ages is a 2025 first-person shooter developed by id Software and published by Bethesda Software. It is the 8th main entry in the Doom franchise, following Doom Eternal. Doom is a franchise where the reputation precedes itself. Like, this game is not only a game, this game is the boomer shooter. Like, the forerunner of all that boomer shooters that will follow. There's games ran on the Doom engine, built on the Doom engine. Doom is like that old rusty veteran who salty and just quiet. All action, nothing but action. I still find it canonically interesting that the Slayer that is in Doom Dark Ages is still the Doom Slayer and the Doomguy that we know of old. It's just a different point in time in his story. If you're a veteran like me who's been playing boomer shooters for a long time, you're probably wondering how does the Doom that you grew up with fit into the Doom of this generation? Well, this is the origin of that Doom Marine. This is the origin of Doomguy. So the game takes place on a planet called Argent Denur, where there's a medieval-esque war going on between the Makers, Hell, and the Sentinels. The Sentinels are more like where knights meet sci-fi. Large mechs, laser rifles, bullet weapons, swords, and then there are the Makers. I think they mostly use Argent energy-based weapons, or Hell energy, or maybe Hell energy. No, Hell energy is different. Basically, the Makers and the Sentinels are working together to fight demons, and it looks like a lot of it's going to be in vain because of the new Dark Prince on the rise. I'm sorry, but just like watching the story set up these characters and then just knowing how Doomguy is in universe. It's like watching the beginning of a train wreck, like a Final Destination moment. Like you want to stop the antagonist from, like, just let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. He will find out. He will find out. As an admirer of the boomer shooter genre, I'm trying to jump into this game with some fresh eyes. I'm anticipating some fresh new ideas. How this game is going to top Doom Eternal, because I really enjoyed Doom Eternal even though I didn't finish the DLC. Oopsie poopsie. Now, if you're like me and you've been playing boomer shooters for quite some time, you'll know that it's mostly just move fast. The floor is lava. You know, happy feet is your friend. Keep moving to not get shot. And this game kind of changes it a little bit. It gives Doomguy this unstoppable metal force that just continuously just runs through demons, rip and tear. And they give him a shield.
You what?
Man can rip demons with his bare hands, and the only thing that's really stopping him is getting shot or cleaved in half. And they give him something to defend himself with. Brilliant. But the addition of the shield is very nice. It goes because it takes the game from rip and tear to stand and fight. You have to hold your ground against demons and some incoming attacks that you can actually parry. I think this is the boomer shooter's answer to parry games. The shield comes with its own skill tree and abilities, and it really has this neat mechanic to where you just parry attacks just right. You block the incoming attack and a little turret will come out from behind you and start shooting demons. A whole bunch of swords appear and just start impaling your enemies one by one. It's a really nice mechanic, and it definitely is a refresher, especially in the boomer shooter genre. Not only do you get a shield for when you're running gunning through this game, you'll also get usually a melee weapon to go with your shield. On top of that, your shield gets a buzzsaw at the end of it. You can use your fists, a flail, or my personal favorite, the Dread Mace. We're all the Brigitte mains from Overwatch. Mace to the face. All the Brigitte mains, mace to the face in the comments. Seriously, all this medieval aesthetics, it's such a breath of fresh air from the sci-fi apocalyptic hellish setting that we've come to see mostly in Dune. It reminds me a lot of Dark Knight's Metal. Like, this is legit. Anyway. Really, the game nails the medieval aesthetic and gives it its own Doom touch. And I'm very happy with it. But on top of that, it doubles down and gives you a dragon and a mech. You have kaiju battles during medieval siege warfare. Absolute cinema. Nothing fills me more with laughter than just straight up punching Cthulhu in the tentacles. It's so much fun. Yes, you heard me correctly, my friends. Kaiju battles with Cthulhu. Several, for that matter. The game takes a very strange and sudden, like, Lovecraftian turn. It's almost like a cosmic side quest. And I was so happy it did that. It was a true unexpected surprise. So I went into this rather hesitant, and I came out as a rather satisfied customer. Before we get any deeper into the game, I'll be honest with you, I didn't do too much digging since I was juggling other projects at the time, and I was streaming horror games because it is the spooky season. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to go down all the breadcrumb trails to get all the unlockables that I so desired like I did in usual Doom games. I didn't get an opportunity to play the Repertorium. This does feel a little half-assed, but I wanted to at least cover the main game and touch upon it because it is a good game. The weapons in this game are pretty good as well. Like the pulverizer, where you just crush skulls and shoot the fragments at the enemies. And some of these weapons also have an overclock. Majority of these weapons have an overclock, and most of them are amazing. Your plasma rifle in this game, or it's known as an accelerator, is ungodly powerful. The Impaler is a good weapon. It reminds me of the nail gun from Faire. Just sticking your enemies to the wall and watching them helplessly dangle. Each of these weapons also come with their very own skill trees as well. You could choose one ability that gives you armor instead of health. One ability that gives you ammo and armor. The choice is yours. Variety is the spice of life, my friends, especially in boomer shooters. Let's talk about one of the creative weapons of the game, the chain shot, which I don't think should really have an ammo count because it just keeps coming back to you. It's the same ball. It would be pretty gnarly if you shot the chain shot and it would come back with bits of skull and stuff on it. So glad that I wasn't so standoffish against the stand and fight mentality of this game, because it is satisfying to close that gap between you and your enemy just so you could slap them with the mace to the face to make them realize that they done fucked up. Always like to be surprised by these games. And I'm glad the boomer shooter genre is still alive and well and keeping me as the gamer on my toes. There's only one or two things that are just severely lacking in this game, in my opinion, and I'm probably gonna get called out on it because I think the soundtrack is just a little below, not my tempo, if that makes any sense. I just miss that intense, just raw, heavy. Jim Carrey put it best. It gives you more of that stand and fight feeling, and I understand that, but I still think they could have done better with the music. That's all. They just could have done better with the music. That's it. No big deal. It happens. Doom Dark Ages is a marvelous medieval merry-go-round, filled with kaiju battles, dragon flight, chasing down the enemy, and just annihilating them. So, in conclusion, I give Doom Dark Ages an 8 flat. Sealed and approved. It's a good game. I haven't sealed and approved the game in quite some time. I haven't been really putting much sauce into it. I've been trying to gear up for my next couple of videos I want to cover. Try to save some of my energy for that, but I wanted to, give this boomer shooting to you guys. You have requested it. So this is what the people wanted. I got a lot more videos coming down the pipeline. So please stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, stay sharp, my friends.